What is going on, everyone? You're back again with another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about March to October because I have never played this mode in MLB The Show 22, and I also think it's the worst mode in the game, and we're going to talk about it in this video. So March to October, if you guys don't know, it's pretty much like a secondary mode to franchise. You know, you kind of play that you have a team, but you don't really get to build it or improve on it at all, and it's just 1 year. So if your team sucks, like, you know, if you're like the Rangers or Pirates, you don't really get a chance to like improve the team that much. And then you can play in some of the key moments, which is fun, don't get me wrong. You know, playing in the key moments can be fun, but you really don't get to play that much than you think, and you really don't get to build that much than you think. So I think the mode is designed for like beginners trying to get into franchise, because you do play a little bit, you do build up a little bit, but in my opinion, I just don't think it's as good as a mode as people think it is. You do get rewards from like completing on certain difficulties if you actually do win the World Series and stuff like that. So it's a cool thing for Dynasty, but like no one does that. Like, no, people just play Dynasty to get the rewards. Like, you know what I'm saying? No one's grinding March to October to get some rewards in a certain program. You know, people are just gonna grind Dynasty. That's why there's not really like a need for the mode. Like, I don't really get the niche market, because franchise is really simple already as it is. Like, I don't think it's that complicated to get into, and even if it is, you could always look up a YouTube video on it. You know, with most things in life nowadays, you can always look up a YouTube video on it. So I just don't see the niche market for March to October. And the reason I'm saying that is because I went on my I went on my hours played in MLB The Show 22, and I found that I never touched it this whole game. Like, the gameplay that you guys are seeing in this video is the first time I'm touching it the whole year. And maybe that goes to show that, you know, I'm just an experienced player at franchise or something like that, because, you know, maybe there's some newer people that like the mode, you know, but personally, I just don't really see the need of it. I think they should put more time into the franchise mode, which I think needs a lot of work, to be honest, because I think it was good back then, but now it's kind of like not really fun anymore, as weird as it sounds. Like, it is fun to put together the team, but overall, I mean, it's not like the same systems that we used to have. They have made it better, don't get me wrong, but I don't know, it just has not really been that fun to play. Maybe I'm just saying that just because online franchise was probably the most fun I've ever had playing franchise before they took that away for some reason, which we still have no idea why they took that away or if it's ever coming back. The online franchise was definitely the funnest part of MLB The Show, and franchise at least, so that kind of sucks. But even franchise now, like, it's just kind of like, you build, get your team and stuff, and then, you know, you win. But they got to bring online franchise back. That was the peak of franchise. And you finally build your team. You know, maybe it takes 2-3 years, you're on a bad team, whatever, trying to rebuild them. You finally get good, and then you can go play with people online. It's like the best part about it. You know what I'm saying? So you finally have to use that God Squad that you were trying to make and see how they do online, which I thought was the funnest part about it, because there's always a goal. Now it seems like once you win, there's nothing to really like do after. You know what I'm saying? Like, the next years, there's not really a reason to play, because you already won. You already feel like you accomplished the goal. So there's not really a reason to continue the franchise. So I don't know. I always said, and I have always said this, I think there's got to be more rewards for playing these other modes. Like, franchise would be so cool to have Diamond Dynasty rewards in it, you know, like big ones, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Like completing it at a certain difficulty or something like that, or, you know, putting certain settings on, or getting different challenges you have to complete in there. I don't know, I think that would be really cool to have in franchise, because once again, it incentivizes you to play it. It's the same thing with the co-op mode. I think they're going to add rewards this year to the co-op track, because I think that's what they said last year when 22 was coming out with the technical test, is that they're going to make it have rewards in there this year. So once again, that brings an incentive to the game mode, and I think it's one of the better game modes in Diamond Dynasty, but that's an example. Yeah, but I'm just wondering if anyone actually plays March to October, generally, because I just don't play it. Have not played it in a while. Just generally wondering what is everyone's thoughts on it, what is everyone's takes on it. I personally think it doesn't need to be in the game. I want to hear your guys' opinions down in the comment section below. Yeah, but if you guys do enjoy this video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Go check out my socials down below in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everyone.